mocap studio.
It really was smooth to come in and see all the cameras here and to do your movements.
You said do your movements, so what movements are a part of your game that need to be in 2K20?
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And tipping us off here, a terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors playing against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. And for Los Angeles, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. And King James graces the court in this one. With all he's accomplished, LeBron has to have entered the conversation with Michael Jordan as the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kenny?
Yes. I think he's entered the conversation, but that conversation still starts with Michael Jordan. You know, he's been doing it as long as you can imagine LeBron, but I don't know if he's reached MJ status.
And it's just amazing how long LeBron has been dominating. But I'm the GOAT. Don't get it twisted.
Okay. Okay. I'll put you in that conversation.
Or is that a sheep?
You're the sheep.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, for the last few years, the Lakers have been in some turmoil in Los Angeles. Now, they have had some tough luck with injuries that set them back some. But inconsistent effort, execution, and roster construction was also a concern. But a summer of moves that was topped by acquiring Anthony Davis has drastically improved the roster. The question remains, though, have they done enough to now contend in the West? Kevin?
A lot riding on it. Thanks, David. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Raptors, off to a great start this season, currently in second.
And I think for Toronto, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Lowry and Powell, the guard. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. And it's Gasol in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Lakers, and Davis. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. And it's Rondo in at the 1 spot. Lowry feeling it out a bit. And it's good, 2 points. Early on, players vying for larger roles and more minutes. And Doris, always interesting to see how all of that materializes.
Yeah, Kev, I think unless you have a veteran team who's maybe been in the playoffs and established themselves, there's nothing set in stone yet. Obviously, guys are looking to prove themselves from the very moment that ball is tipped up in the air. And who gets a rhythm early? Who starts off strong? Let's see.
I'm looking forward to it as well.
Easy ones in transition.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
Passes to LeBron. Shot from the wing, and he knocks down the jumper.
Well, an absolute terror from that spot right there. If LeBron James is rolling, look out.
Outside Lowry. From 10 feet out, again Toronto. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. LeBron outside. Back to Rondo. Trying to get open is Davis. Offensive rebound. Pass to Green. James outside. Down low. Here's Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
He had a nice open look right there. That's 7 points for Kyle Lowry.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the
LeBron up top. He had 25 points last game, and they double up James. Lakers working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. James has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Powell kicks to Siakam. And that one is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Green dishes. Siakam against Kuzma. Shot clock at 5. And it's Davis missing. Raptors leading by 3. Siakam with it. He's picked up by Rondo. And it's good for 2.
Wow, finishing through contact with a beautiful display of focus. What a job by Pascal Siakam through contact.
Now here's LeBron from the low block. Goes back up. Ball's knocked loose. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Green against. 3 on the clock. Kuzma kicks to LeBron.
I'll tell you, the skilled defensive effort right there. OG Anunoby contesting shots, exactly what you would hope for.
Here's Gasol. Yes, that goes in.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Rondo passes to Davis. From the baseline. And the dunk by LeBron.
Fierce. That is what I would call how he came off. Once more with his aggressiveness.
Toronto leading by 5. Powell with it. 11 points for him in that last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
And James throws it down.
You could see it in LeBron's eyes. He will not be denied on that drive.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Defeated by the Pelicans. That one behind them.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Well, you know this, Greg, because you played in the NBA. You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
Plays with such a fearlessness. Kuzma is terrific at staying engaged and forcing the issue. And last season, the first ever NBA Finals for the Toronto Raptors.
What a tremendous run, Greg. Think about it. In the Eastern Conference Finals, they go down 0-2 before winning 4 straight to close out the Bucks. And forget about the city of Toronto. The entire country of Canada was on fire for Raptors basketball. And how do they reward?
Now, here's Siakam. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. James outside. Kuzma against Siakam. The shot's good from Kuzma.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
And here's Lowry. 14 points from him the last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And his passing.
To the inside. Here's Kuzma. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Three-pointer. Lowry sinks the three-pointer. Lowry's got 10 points in the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. Isn't called more often.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, JaVale McGee's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Comes in for Green, and it's Alex Caruso in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Caruso. To the middle, here's McGee. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Doris, you've said this often. It is incredibly difficult to compare guys of different positions in different eras, isn't it?
It really is. There's so many discussions about who's the GOAT, who's the greatest of all potential time. And there are certain names that are always going to pop to the top of the list, LeBron James. But it's very difficult to me, say, to compare a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, one of the greatest to ever man the center position, had the impossible-to-check sky hook. But how do you compare him with LeBron James, who, though he is an greatest passer in the history of the league, like, let's enjoy individual greatness without comparison.
Here's Caruso after the made shot from Kyle Lowry, and the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game. Bradley's checked in for the Lakers. Caruso looking for an opening. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Kyle Lowry is second.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
And Toronto making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
At this point for Dwight Howard in his career, he can grab rebounds, play defense. He's just got to stay aggressive and efficient on the offensive end.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Caruso. No points in the game yet for him. Caldwell-Pope outside. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Now Van Vliet. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. McGee with the block. And here's Caruso, covered by Van Vliet.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Here's Van Vliet, following the basket by JaVale McGee. Van Vliet finds Hollis Jefferson. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Well, I'll tell you, excellent job from Hollis Jefferson. This guy's so skilled at getting terrific position down low.
Here's Caruso, covered by Van Vliet. Johnson against Bradley. And it's slammed in by Howard.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard high flying as ever.
Raptors leading by 7. Van Vliet kicks to Ibaka. Now here's Van Vliet. Tight defense on him. It's good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Caruso, covered by Van Vliet. Now, a miserable performance against Miami behind him tonight. Clock is at 3. Howard can't hit. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They have a 9-point lead. And it's the Lakers on the break. Bradley's got the ball. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Van Vliet's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The Lakers making a switch here. Cook's checked in.
One shot.
That's good from McGee. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Siakam with it. He has 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And one on Caldwell Pope.
And the most improved player in the league last season. Pascal Siakam got better in every statistical category.
That so often elevate the top teams. And Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th pick back in 2016. Now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise.
Now Johnson. After the missed 3 from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Here's Hollis Jefferson. They get a hand on it, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell-Pope. Here's the at 2.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Well, you can see the basketball IQ of Hollis Jefferson on display. He senses the foul coming, goes straight into it.
The Raptors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Good on the second free throw. Lakers trail by 11. Here is Cook. The pass to Caldwell-Pope. Howard against Ibaka. Howard, the pass to Cook. Clock at 6. Here's McGee. Johnson on him. Back to Cook. He dishes it to McGee. Passes it to Cook. And here's Bradley from 3. Tries yet again. And there's the nice layup by Howard.
Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
Van Vliet finds Hollis Jefferson. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Johnson against Bradley. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Pulls up on the wing. Kyle Lowry firing on all cylinders for the Toronto Raptors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be right back after this.
Back up, back up. Back up, back up, 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 back up.
And let's listen to Pascal Siakam talking about the work ethic of his teammates.
You come in every day. Guys in the gym every single day. So I used to think that I was always the hardest worker, but, just coming to see guys, the amount of work that they put in, trying to get better each and every day.
And, Greg, when everyone is working hard, it builds a chemistry.
And a culture. Kevin, winning teams all have it. It's not enough to be here. You want to win.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Lakers 5 right now. Caldwell Pope out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Avery Bradley. Then there's Howard. And it's Cook in at the point. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as it was the dream of Pascal's late father that he'd reach this level, and his determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has indeed, D.A. Great story, and thank you. The dish to Caldwell Pope. Here is Cook, covered by Van Vliet. Back to Cook. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Misses the layup. Raptors leading by 11. A floater, and it's good on the layup. Hollis Jefferson's got 4 this quarter.
That's their third straight make.
Struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Cook dishes to Bradley. Pass to Howard. Back to Bradley. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Howard against Ibaka. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Dwight Howard.
Boy, guys, the powerful physical frame of Dwight Howard, so problematic for a defense.
The shot's good. Van Vliet's got 8 points.
Floater, and let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Caldwell Pope passes to McGee. They double him with Siakam. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his first foul. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Bradley. Powell, he's checked in for Toronto. Here is Cook. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the Lakers with another miss. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Monday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trailblazers.
And, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Count that one.
Man. Ball inside.
Lakers trail by 15. Kuzma outside. Here's Howard. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Howard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Dwight Howard, if he gets that kind of position, turn the lights out.
Pass to Powell. Now here is Ibaka. Feeds to Johnson. Stolen. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Doris, do you think it's more challenging undersized markets?
You know, this is such an interesting debate in a world that has become, because of social media, so much smaller. You know, I do think that certain larger markets, L.A., New York, can be a blessing and a curse. It does still feel like that media scrutiny is a little bit larger. When things are going well, it's the best thing in the world. When things aren't going so well, boy, those day-by-day question after question can probably become pretty tedious.
Now James, following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. And James throws it down.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going.
And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for Toronto. Now the pass to Pop. And Davis sends it back, and they're able to recover. And here we go, fast break. LeBron's got it. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Listen, we know that LeBron James can score at will, but he is phenomenal at hitting his guys with perfectly placed passes.
Outside Lowry. This sends it back. LeBron kicks to Rondo. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. And now it's only a 5-point Toronto lead. The Raptors have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And the GOAT conversation. Bron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Ray, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Lakers. 5 to shoot. That's a 2 from Powell. And the Raptors miss again. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 12-4 run. Lowry against Davis. Over Lowry. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Davis.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis. You got to respect his perimeter game.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Lakers second. In fourth, the Raptors.
It's all about the fast break with these two groups. I mean, they were terrific a season ago, playing at a breakneck pace.
Now here's this is Rondo. Here's Davis, and out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
And let's check out the stats for Rondo. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 9 points per game, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Here's Gasol, and the Raptors miss again.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
With the fadeaway. Offensive rebound. Green finds Kuzma. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Kuzma's got 4 points.
That shot, he is going to let it fly. He is so confident in his mid-range.
Toronto calls timeout.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
On defense, the Lakers. They trail by 1. Here's Anunoby. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes to Powell. Looking for Ibaka. He gets it there to stop the drought. And Greg, last season, the best scoring average of Serge Ibaka's career.
Even with a down year as far as his three-point shooting, Ibaka's still very efficient, getting more of his offense around the rim, playing some at the 5.
Remember, Serge Ibaka is a defensive presence. This guy, an elite shot blocker early in his career, and he is now a capable scorer from just about anywhere.
Rondo passes to LeBron. Back to Rondo. Takes a 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists now in this one. Toronto, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Lowry against Rondo. 3-pointer, and it's Kyle Lowry with the 3. Lowry's got 15 points.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Green. Down low. Kuzma finds Davis, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Well, it's such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but differentiator thus far.
And so Gasol will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Lowry can't get it to go.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. Powell against Green. And here is Powell. Kuzma pulls it in.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get it.
It's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, a good first quarter leads to a dynamite second period.
Now Powell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
See, the athleticism of Norman Powell is a problem. This guy understands how to get defenders committed to him.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
The Lakers trail. Kuzma outside. And here's James outside. Good on the triple. James has got 13 points.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's Powell. He's got 5. Inside, Ibaka lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Ibaka's got it all tied up now for Toronto.
Well, let's remember, at his size, this is a very mobile 4. He can stretch the defense, and in this instance, just does some work in the pick and roll.
Now, here's Kuzma. 20 points for him last game against Miami. 6 to shoot. Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. Lowry brings the double. Kuzma kicks to Davis. Pushing it up. Goes up. And the dunk by Powell.
Well, how about the defensive activity of Marc Gasol and then the presence of mind to use the push-ahead pass.
3-point range so far in the second quarter. Outside, Green. To the paint, Gasol with the steal. Outside, Lowry.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back. I think quickness has probably never been more important in the NBA, but you cannot overlook the value of strength. Think about a guy like Kyle Lowry. He's not the biggest, he's not the most explosive, but he's got strength and he's got that bulldog mentality.
Dwight Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Quinn Cook comes in for Green. Then for the Raptors, Siakam is checked in for Ibaka. Hollis Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Powell. Now here's LeBron.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
And the bright lights of L.A. perhaps too much for... Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Raptors with the lead. VanVleet looking around. Pass to Gasol. To the left side wing. 5 on the clock. Shoots. And the Raptors miss again.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't.
James, the pass to Caruso. Here's Davis. And another 3 for the Lakers.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Toronto's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Siakam outside. From deep. A rebound by the Lakers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
Have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. For Toronto, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Free throw drops for Lowry.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Some changes for the Lakers. JaVale McGee comes in for Davis, and Bradley's subbed in for LeBron.
I think now that he's become a perennial all-star, it's easy to forget. It wasn't until his 9th year in the league that Kyle Lowry made his first all-star game.
Now here's Bradley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's McGee, and it's good off the back rim and in. McGee's got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers. James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts in warm-ups until now. Thanks, AD. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 16 points, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, so far they won the battle of assists. They played more patiently and very unselfish in the first half. Good shot selection and nice flow of offense.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
Well, they've been getting worked on the glass. Out-hustled, out-muscled, out-bustled. Where's the fight? I know they got some tough matchups down, but if they really want to win the game, they need to crash the boards way harder in the second half.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry and Powell, the guards. And it's Gasol in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up. And that sends Anthony Davis to the free throw line. They get Marc Gasol. The Lakers have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far. Trail by 5. Lowry for 3. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Well, there is absolutely no doubt that Kyle Lowry can shoot with range. He can make you pay from out there.
And here's Green outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Gasol's got 4 rebounds in this game. Rondo against Lowry. Kicks it to Powell. And it's Lowry penetrating. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Of the Raptors, Nick Nurse, so well traveled before taking the head job in Toronto. This guy has shown his worth in his first season as a head coach in the NBA. It translates to a title. Absolutely incredible.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Toronto's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of.
Well, Kevin, after 5 years as an assistant in Toronto last season, Nick Nurse moved to head coach of the Raptors, and the team responded, winning the franchise's first NBA championship. Nurse has been at this for 3 decades. He got his first head coaching position at the age of 23. He has moved all throughout basketball, both domestically and abroad, guiding 15 teams in 5 different countries. After winning it all last year, Kevin, he's finally made it to the top.
David, he sure has a long and winding journey. Thank you. And Davis puts it in. And Coach Nick Nurse paid some dues, Doris, before Toronto team.
Well, think about it. Early in his career, he's a player coach in the British Basketball League. Then he goes and establishes a G League franchise in his home state of Iowa. Then to lead that team to a title in 2011, join another G League team for the Raptors and win a title in 2013. Really an incredible journey, guys.
Gasol wide open. He fires. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. To the middle. Gasol with the steal. Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. Lowry drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. His upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they head out on the road to face the Suns in Phoenix. Then on Wednesday, They'll take on Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
You know, you think about the most important players in Toronto Raptors history. Vince Carter probably number one. DeMar DeRozan would be on that list. But boy, Kyle Lowry has got to be there as well. Remarkable how far they've come since he joined the team back in 2012. 80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Raptors. Pass to Gasol. Back to Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. His three-pointers off the mark. And the Raptors and Lowry both grew together, Doris, wouldn't you say?
A marriage made in heaven. Kyle Lowry has always played with a huge chip on his shoulder. He still carries that edge, but that maturity and leadership turned into a championship in Toronto. Doesn't get better than that.
Now Lowry following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut to just 1 on the Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. James outside. And finished off by LeBron.
Well, when LeBron James is starting to cook, his teammates understand, hey, perhaps the big guy, one of the greats of his generation, needs the basketball.
Raptors trail by 3. Lowry kicks to Anunoby. Back to Lowry. There's the pass to Pop. Here's the teardrop. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Green dishes to Davis. Outside Rondo. Passes it to Kuzma. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Siakam.
Whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
And this will be his second and third shots to the line here. No good on that one.
Well, free throw shooting is a constant cause of concern for them, and today that concern
is making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Raptors. Johnson comes in for OG Anunoby. Now here is Lowry. 27 points for him. Johnson attacking. Good on the shot. Johnson's got his first points in this one. The Lakers in the lead. Now here's LeBron. 19 points in the game. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And he's good on the 3-ball. Caldwell Pope's got 7.
And just a smooth customer off that pick and roll. And decides to take it for himself.
Now here is Lowry. Out to Ibaka. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Pascal Siakam. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 17 points a game last year, 7 rebounds and 3 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Toronto also making a switch. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Norman Powell. McGee's shot is off. Raptors. He tries for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. It's blocked. Now here's VanVleet. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Here's Johnson. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got 3 assists tonight.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Rondo. McGee finds James. over Johnson. LeBron can't get three-point shots here in the third. Johnson shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And one on Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, easy call.
The first one falls. Some changes for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Davis. Bradley comes in for James. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Toronto. Here is Cook. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. McGee inside. Defended by Ibaka. McGee's shot is off. Inside. Hollis Jefferson, good. Hollis Jefferson's got 9.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we?
Knocked loose. Pass to Howard. Down low. Here's McGee. Howard trying to free himself up. Good work defensively by Ibaka. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Johnson outside. Pass to Lowry. From deep. There's Hollis Jefferson. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Third is JaVale McGee.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
The first free throw is good.
One of the things you have to love, Kevin, about Hollis Jefferson is his energy. You know he's going to give you everything he's got on.
By 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Bradley. Caldwell Pope on the wing. McGee trying to break free. Bradley kicks to Caldwell Pope. Howard trying to free himself up. And again, the Lakers no good.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
The shot by Lowry, no good.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shot.
Caldwell Pope outside. Shot to stop the run, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And Toronto called for the foul.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
The Lakers have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
He hits the second from the line. Raptors have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Van Vliet passes to Hollis Jefferson.
How about the aggressiveness of Rondé Hollis Jefferson? Go to work, young man.
Lakers trail by 4. Outside Bradley. And there's the pass to Howard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And last season, really not a fun one for Dwight Howard as he missed a lot of time. A lot of games left on the table by him as he has battled those neck issues.
That one is off. And with Howard, his presence was missed in the lineup last year due to injuries.
And Howard isn't what he once was, but he can still make a difference on the floor. That size and rebounding really hard to replace on a team by just one play.
In for the Lakers. Now here's Johnson. He has 6, and he makes good on the layup. Johnson's got 8 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Caruso. No points in the game yet for him. McGee finds Caldwell Pope. Here's Cook. And again, the Lakers no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy.
Fights back. Johnson can't get it to go.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now here is McGee. He's got 11. Howard misses. Toronto leading by 5. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Misses the 3. .129. Here's Caruso. Now recovering. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Now, Kevin, this game has been all Hollis Jefferson. He's getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Pass to Caruso. And 1:01 left to play in the third. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. He squares up and sinks it. Caldwell Pope's got 6 in the quarter. Raptors shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense to the inside. Here's Lowry. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, this is a quality decision maker in Kyle Lowry. Catch and shoot, no problem.
Here is Cook. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Caldwell Pope pushes to Howard. Lakers passing it around to the middle, and the Lakers with another turnover here.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. And Toronto also making a switch. Marcus All's checked in for Johnson. Here's Toronto now. They're on an 18-7 run. Lowry for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lowry's got 13.
That they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Howard. Lowry against Caldwell Pope. Lowry can't get it to go. Here's Kuzma. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Toronto holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. JaVale McGee is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Howard. And it's Green. And it's Caruso in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's Powell. Gasol trying to free himself up. The shot by Powell, no good.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard said.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And both free throws good for Kuzma. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Powell. Jacks up a 3. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. And the Raptors lead by 9.
Absolutely. The more he makes that 3, the more the floor opens up.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. McGee in the high post. Just 5 on the clock. On the wing, Green. It doesn't go for him. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Powell, the pass to Hollis Jefferson.
How about the toughness, Kevin, from Hollis Jefferson on the interior? Fantastic at using his length close to the rack to get that contact.
That free throw good from Hollis Jefferson. And Los Angeles with some changes. Comes in for JaVale McGee. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Lakers trail by 11. Green with the ball. Outside, Davis. Rondo finds Davis. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Van Vliet. And the Raptors miss again. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, right now, they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Gasol. Over Davis. And Gasol gets it to go.
Well, Marc Gasol has always had that 15-footer or whatever mid-range opportunity you want to give him.
On the wing, James. And he comes up with the deuce. James has got 21.
And obviously here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Anunoby following the basket by LeBron James. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That free throw, no good. Siakam is checked in for Toronto. That one misses. Lakers trail by 9. And here is James. Good D by Siakam.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Rajon Rondo.
We have seen Pascal Siakam's confidence improve dramatically. This guy is becoming a problem as a scorer.
Free throw good. Siakam. Out of Cameroon, Pascal Siakam drastically improved last year, Doris. Is he the prototypical modern power forward?
He is, Kevin, and there's a few reasons why. The guy can rip and run. He can space the floor. He is switchable on the perimeter defensively. He can go inside, outside. Pascal Siakam brings to the table.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now here's Van Vliet, guarded closely. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Raptors now. Siakam passes to Powell. The 3. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Lakers trail by 9. Here's Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
At the line for your Lakers, Anthony Davis.
The first one falls, and Toronto making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Anunoby. No good, shot missing. LeBron with some nice D. From the field so far in the fourth quarter. Count it, good. 16 points for Anthony Davis.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Powell finds Gasol. Up top, Powell, guarded by Green. Now Van Vliet, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Free throw good, LeBron. And Doris, Danny Green included in that Kawhi DeRozan trade, and he's an underrated player in his own right.
No doubt, Kevin. What impact does a player have on winning? Danny Green is one of the best in the league. This guy is an all-defensive guy. He can make shots when he's open. You can plug him in at a couple of different positions. So much to like about Danny Green.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here is Davis. Kuzma gets to Green. To tie it up. That one drops for him. James has got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
Yeah, LeBron, too many options, too many weapons at his disposal when he runs the pick and roll.
Toronto's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Van Vliet up top. Back to Siakam. Good on the bucket. Siakam's got 4 this quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's wing time.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. It's going to be on Siakam. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Lowry kicks to Anunoby. Now, here's Siakam. Here's Powell. That one, no good. Great D that time from Green. To the paint. And Kuzma slams it in.
And this is what Kuzma can do. When he's got it going, you've got to keep.
Raptors trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Lowry gets it to go.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Here's Rondo after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. LeBron outside. Trying to get open is Davis. James outside. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times, and that's after no turnovers in the first half.
Here's Siakam. Second shot opportunity. A rebound by the Lakers. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The tray. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Rondo against Lowry. The feed to...
Right there you see the toughness and the mental focus of Marc Gasol. This guy burying it even after getting hit.
Over in the corner, Green. Outside, Davis. The baseline J. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Toronto trailer. To the right side. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, Pascal Siakam's handle has gotten tighter, and that makes a dribble drive.
High post, Davis. It's rebounded by Gasol. Gasol's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Lowry inside the line and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Lakers shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Outside, Green, and it's Rondo in the corner. This one for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Gasol's got rebound number 8 here tonight. Lowry, bullseye. Lowry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the increased playmaking ability of Pascal Siakam on display. Pretty pass.
Here's LeBron, and James throws it down hard.
LeBron finding a way to come up with a ridiculous make in a huge situation yet again.
Toronto's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Gasol dishes to Powell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Davis.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First free throw is good.
Well, Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
And the Lakers making a change here. Howard's checked in, and the Lakers call time here. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from 3-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
The Lakers trail. James outside. Rejected by Gasol.
What defensive instincts. What timing by Marc Gasol. Nice block.
The shot by Powell, no good. And here's the Lakers. Green, the pass to Howard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Dwight Howard's massive frame makes him a problem on the interior. Good job drawing contact.
First one falls for. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Toronto. It's a 1-point game. Powell inside. Working on James. Anunoby kicks to Gasol. Hands it from downtown. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Well, Marc Gasol has done this a time or 2, and that's a big-time delivery.
And here is James. And the dunk by James.
Money. And the later we get into this game, the more you're going to see him attacking the basket.
Toronto's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Now Lowry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Well, he may not have the physical tools that some other players have, but Kyle Lowry is physical, he's imposing his will, and he will take some contact.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding it.
LeBron. .21 left in the 4th quarter. They get it again.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Here's James. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Banked in off the glass. James has got 32 points.
Yeah, there's not a person in this building who didn't know the ball was going to LeBron, and still he delivers.
Toronto leading by 4. Here's Lowry. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Can't connect from 14 feet out. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Now here's James.
This guy is a physical force on the defensive end. It is a tough task to score over Marc Gasol.
32 seconds left in the fourth. And a deep three from James. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Anthony Davis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Green. Here's Davis. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Penalty situation. Shooting Kyle Lowry at the line for 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 6. 12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
At the line for 2.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And so it's Toronto winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Serge, big win tonight. Now, people may think you have some easy games on the schedule, but you did not play easy tonight.
Because we know where we want to go, you know. That's why we was focused tonight. We try to finish strong.
And it was a strong performance, Serge. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. Anthony and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.